Hello, welcome back to Body Reconnect with Michelle, the health coach, where I help you reconnect to the signs and signals that your body sends you every day, begging you to make changes and course correct before it's too late so that you can live your best, healthiest life. We're going to continue with mirror work. We're talking about taking time and looking at yourself clear, plain faced, no makeup. I've done several videos and I'll be doing more videos on mirror work to encourage my emotional wellness clients, my energy clearing clients to do their homework, to do the mirror work, to be bold and courageous, to look yourself in the eyes. Let's go a little bit of housekeeping. I do have tons of videos I've already posted, but if this is your first time here, plain faced, morning is great. Evening is even better. If you have to sneak away in the bathroom at work with a little compact mirror, whenever and however you can do these exercises, that's the best way and the best time. I always tell my clients, well, anytime anybody asks me, when's the best time to do something? I always say the time that you're more likely to do it. Anything that you have to add to your schedule or interrupts your existing schedule, you might not, it becomes a chore or a task. Mirror work is not a task. It's not a chore. In the beginning, I'll admit, it can be scary to be this plain and clear and vulnerable. I can't look at my lashes. I can't do, because none of that, I'm just plain faced it. Did I say faced it? I'm just plain faced. And I encourage you to be too. So whether you are starting your day and doing your moisture routine like I am, or if it's the end of the night and you're cleaning your face, that's a great time to just take a moment and encourage yourself. And like I said before, I know a lot of people find it difficult to do mirror work because some of the affirmations start off so out of your league. You know, the I love myself, I'm proud of myself. There is nowhere in your depths that you can even believe those statements. And trust me, I speak from experience. I'm not talking about you. You might be there now, but I was there for a very, very long time. It wasn't resonating. So I teach my clients to do mirror work and give it more depth. It's not just about saying and throwing it at everything that we're taught to do, especially in the area of it passes for personal development, but it's not even personal development. It's so harsh and so hard, and we charge at it and we do it, and you know. I have watched. I've sat back and watched all January. I was silent pretty much for the most part in January. I wasn't posting at all because every January it's the same thing. Come on, let's do it. Let's get it. Let's tear it up. Let's make 1,000,000. Let's make 1,000,000,000,000. Let's get 60,000 likes. Let's get this new stat. It's all so aggressive. And that's how we're used to dealing with ourselves. Come on, lose this weight. Why can't you stop eating this? You're supposed to be getting up doing it over and over, and just, there's no softness. Even when we handle other people with softness, we come hard and strict and aggressive with our personal development. beat up yourself. Trust me, that's not a good game plan. I have been a body worker, massage therapy, lymphatic drainage, health coaching, emotional wellness coaching for, I'm like 2 decades plus into this. And I will tell my clients over and over again, there is one thing I know for sure. You cannot rush healing. The body will heal when the body heals. And that's the physical. That's when I'm working on someone who's just had an injury or they're rehabbing an injury and they say to me, I don't know why I'm still feeling this way. I don't know why I'm not back to myself. The doctor said it would be 6 weeks and it's been 8 weeks. I don't care what the doctor said. You cannot rush healing. You can override it. You can do some stuff. You can take some shots. You see it every week at the NFL. You don't get a high ankle sprain and then you're playing next week. That's not real life. That is not real life. And I tell my clients that all the time. If you don't have a multi-million-dollar contract on your head, no, you're not coming back from a high ankle sprain, a low ankle sprain, an ankle sprain in a short week, and you're putting on a shoe and running down the field. That's not real. There are grave consequences to pay for that later. The same thing, even more so, is true when we're dealing with the internal. Okay? The emotional injuries, the ones that you really can't see. That's even worse. Because you can pack away things. And that's what I do. I help people to unpack repressed, unexpressed, stuffed emotions to understand why they're feeling or experiencing physical ailments. So when we do this mirror work, when I suggest to my clients to do mirror work, it's an extension of the sessions. And I like to do mirror work from the inside out. What I mean by that, instead of you just reciting things and forcing yourself to believe things, how about we start releasing some of that baggage from the inside out? And once you unpack some of those emotions and once you let some of that go, some things people don't even recognize that they're still holding on to. Case in point, I had a new client just yesterday. Referral. In case you all are like, what does she do? When does she do this? I really don't advertise because all of my business is based on referrals. Okay. But I love new business. Gonna get around to advertising or something like that, but my business primarily is all referrals. So a new client was referred to me yesterday, and she's dealing with a very serious illness. Have had a couple of surgeries now, and we didn't start where she thought we were. In fact, I was surprised where we started when I did muscle testing to see where her body was leading us in the treatment. And it took her back. The body part didn't surprise me. It wasn't, I thought we were going to just kind of be in the area where she had the surgery, but her body didn't lead me there. It led me somewhere completely different. Anyway, she had an emotional release the very first session, which was very big and very pivotal to us moving forward. Okay? And the thing that she said to me, and this is the point that I'm getting to, it would take me much longer to go through that whole part, but the whole thing that I'm getting to is she said to me, I really needed to get that off my chest. I didn't realize it, but because it had happened long, long ago in her childhood. And there's no way in the world she would have made the connection between what she was experiencing now in her illness and that episode that happened when she was a child. The common thread that brought those two things together, and which is why her body probably threw that one out to release first, is regret, remorse, and unforgiveness. Those three emotions are what those two situations had together, had in common. The medical dis-ease that she was going through now, and that situation that brought her emotional dis-ease. Those two share the same three components: regret, remorse, and whatever the other one was that I was saying. And now that we have been able to open the door and release that, she is able to look at her healing journey a whole lot differently. The importance of mirror work. The scariest part about mirror work is confronting yourself, plain and raw. Just confronting yourself, because we go so hard on ourselves. Just societally, we're very, very defensive, very, there are some things that happen in a space where you had no control, where you did not have agency, right? If you are still holding that against yourself, for feeling that way, for not being able to do more when you were 9, 10, 11, that's not going to work well for your healing. So the oil that I want to use today is bergamot, because I like to, boy, these oils, I'm telling you, I wish this was smell-o-vision. I'll have some information. Hopefully I'll remember to put the link down, but you could always DM me, as you should, for your free wellness consultation. You want to do a private session? It's free. Hit me up. And also like and share and all the other stuff. I always forget to tell you guys. So if you want to continue to see this content, and oh my gosh, please share. Please share. Please share. Okay, so we're going to use bergamot. It's my dog. He is what he is. You got to love him. He's a Frenchie, so I told him I was videoing, but he obviously doesn't care, so just ignore him. Just take a moment. When you're working with real oils, it's not just a scent thing, okay? We are now, just in this moment, just in this posture, just with this breath, affecting change in parts of our brain, because we're working with true plant essence in the bottle. No fragrance, no added anything. Bergamot is a beautiful oil. It helps release feelings of despair, self-judgment, and low self-esteem. Despair, self-judgment, and low self-esteem. It helps support individuals in need of self-acceptance and self-love. It has a cleansing effect on stagnant feelings of limiting belief systems. And that's one of the biggest things that we have. It's just a limiting belief system that we are wrong. We didn't do wrong, but we are wrong. You know, we change it from things we did wrong to just being wrong. You are wrong. Bergamot can help you to release those core beliefs of being bad, being unlovable, and not being good enough. Even when you mask it behind a facade of cheerfulness. You've ever done that? Feel like crap, feel less than, unworthy, unclean, and smiling all the time. That's why when I tell people I dealt with depression, especially when I talk about when it was, and they're like, really? I didn't know. I know. I just learned how to mask it. Oh, but it was ever present. It was with me always. So with this mirror work, we're just going to take a moment to open up our souls, to offer courage to our inner self, to offer acknowledgement that even with all of our shortcomings, even with all of our oops and mistakes, notice I didn't say failures. That's not a thing. Even with all of our not so great decisions in the moment, because hindsight is 2020. Of course, you know what to do now. But even then, I see you. And I don't just see you in the physical, but I see you showing up. I see you acknowledging when you've had a misstep. Even sometimes when it's a little late, later down the line. But I see you. I see you still trying. And I'm proud of you for that. Yes, right in this moment, there is something to be proud of you for. Don't look at the end game all the time. I'm proud of you for still showing up. I'm proud of you for trying to be better than you were a day ago, a year ago, right? I'm proud of you for acknowledging you don't know everything. I'm proud of you for wanting better. I'm proud of you for wanting better, not just for you, but you want to do better to leave a legacy. I'm proud of you that what the generations coming behind you can see matters to you. What you leave as a blueprint matters to you. And I'm so proud of you for that. I see you. I see you trying every day, even when it hurts, even when it's scary, even when it leaves you completely vulnerable. Just like now, sitting here with no makeup, nothing. I see you. I see you. I see you. I offer you softness, Michelle. I offer you tenderness. I offer you compassion. Girl, you have been through so much. So much. It is amazing that your eyes are still opening. It is amazing that every day you still lift your head from the pillow in spite of. You didn't just have dirt poured on your head. You had boulders, bricks, buildings that were intended to take you out. At the very least, to keep you down. And every day you show up. And you don't just show up. You show up with a desire to be better. Every day you just chip away. And a little bit more. And a little bit more. And like Michelangelo, you are going to knock away all the pieces of plaster to get to that beautiful angelic being that lies underneath. Because you know she's there. You may be better than you were before, but you still know this is not all to you. You have so much more to deposit onto this earth, into this earth, before you leave here. And I'm so proud of you that you won't stop, even when it's hard. Girl, I got your back. I got your back. I got your back. I am a safe place. I offer you a safe space. I commit to offering you tenderness. I commit to offering you compassion on this journey. I commit to making this space a no judgment zone so that you can come here freely and feel free to express on your good days and on your bad. There is no rush. Building a masterpiece takes time. Michelangelo didn't get it done in a day. So when you stumble, be okay with that. When you have to start over, be okay with that. When you pause too long and you don't make a video in a week, it's all right. Just be okay with that. Just be okay with that. Just be okay with that, girl. You are doing the best you know how to do in this moment. But the thing I like about you the most, girl, you gonna keep trying to learn something else to do it better. And I so appreciate that about you. I see you. You're okay. You're okay. It is okay. Life loves you. Life loves you. The universe has your back, and your success is guaranteed. The ancestors rally around you to hold you up and support you. You are never alone. And most importantly, you'll always have me. Much love. Whew, that went somewhere that I hadn't expected it to go. Whew, I needed that today. I needed that today. I needed that today. I hope you got something out of that, because I know I sure did. Whew, I needed that today. All right, reach out to me, do all the things, and I'll see you on the next video. If you don't share this video, shame on you.